feeling lost, these powerful words will help you find your way again. Do what you can with what you have, where you are. Theodore Roosevelt. Challenges are what make life interesting, and overcoming them is what makes life meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. Everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear. George Adair. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Only those who dare to fail greatly can ever achieve greatly. Robert F. Kennedy. You may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. Margaret Thatcher. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Confucius. Resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good than the one you had before. Elizabeth Edwards. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb. Adversity reveals genius, prosperity conceals it. Horace. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Mark Twain. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. Resilience is knowing that you are the only one that has the power and the responsibility to pick yourself up. Mary Holloway. Tough times never last, but tough people do. Robert H. Schuller. A river cuts through rock, not because of its power, but because of its persistence. James N. Watkins. The human capacity for burden is like bamboo, far more flexible than you'd ever believe at first glance. Jodi Picoult. Scars show us where we have been. They do not dictate where we are going. David Rossi. I am not afraid of storms, for I am learning how to sail my ship. Louisa May Alcott. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. Henry Ford. You drown, not by falling into the river, but by staying submerged. Paulo Coelho. A bend in the road is not the end of the road, unless you fail to make the turn. Helen Keller. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. Thomas Edison. Pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. Lance Armstrong. There is no failure except in no longer trying. Elbert Hubbard. Storms make trees take deeper roots. Dolly Parton. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Confucius. Rock bottom became the solid foundation on which I rebuilt my life. J.K. Rowling. She stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her way, she adjusted her sails. Elizabeth Edwards. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. C.S. Lewis. What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. Ralph Waldo Emerson. You never know how strong you are until being strong is your only choice. Bob Marley. Life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. Steve Maraboli. Your strength doesn't come from winning. It comes from struggles and hardship. Everything that you go through prepares you for the next level. Germany, Kent. Success is how high you bounce when you hit bottom. George S. Patton. What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, the master calls a butterfly. Richard Bach. Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Nelson Mandela. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again tomorrow. Mary Ann Radmacher. No matter how much falls on us, we keep plowing ahead. That's the only way to keep the roads clear. Greg Kincaid. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. Native American proverb. Out of difficulties grow miracles. Jean de la Bruyere. Never give in. Never, 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 never. Winston Churchill. Resilience is the ability to attack while running away. Wes Fessler. The oak fought the wind and was broken. The willow bent when it must and survived. Robert Jordan. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Joseph Kennedy. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. Maya Angelou. Do not be embarrassed by your failures. Learn from them and start again. Richard Branson.